Good day. Today is Tuesday, October 23rd, 2012. This is Spartacus. Some of you will remember Spartacus. He just finished shedding, so he's kind of looking as good as he looks, I guess you could say. And this video is dedicated to all the cast, crew, and the actors who came out and auditioned who were influential in making the shoot, First Ladies, a great success. So I've got them all written down to the best of my ability. I pulled from all the different sources of information that I had. Little cast. I'm going to try and go through the whole list. If your name isn't mentioned and you were part of the experience in any way, shape, or form, then I'll give you $10 because I failed to mention your name. I've got my wife standing by. I've got a list I drafted from all the notes of people I had, associated with casting and everything else. I had names writing down all over the place. So here we go. I'm going to try and just do first names only because some of the last names I do not remember. So I had as the leading man, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. Megan, leading woman, grandmother. Thank you, Megan. Then we had playing Eve, we had Monty. Thank you, Monty. And then we had Jennifer playing Susan. No, wait, Jennifer was playing Rachel. Thank you. And then we had Catherine playing Susan. And I think that's the cast. Is that right?
Connexa.
Connexa. Oh, how could I forget Connexa? Connexa is the newscaster. She's pretty much the first female face you see in the whole movie. Connexa did a great job as the newscaster. You'll laugh when you hear how she delivers her lines. And after that, we moved to, let me think here, Ellen, who was the understudy for the grandmother role. And then we had, help me, Genevieve, who was an understudy for another role, I think, right?
Yep.
And then we had, give me another name. I need help.
Angelica.
Angelica, who came with Megan as a background performer. Ruth, another background performer. Jen Julian, I remember her last name. She was a background performer. She came out. She wanted to be in the casting call, but she couldn't make it. But she came out and performed as a background performer, and now I know who she is. I can cast her somewhere else. Who else we got? Vicky. And Vicky came out for casting call and came out even though she didn't have a primary role. Way to go, Vicky!
Emily D.
I think she was one of my Carleton University students that came out to participate in the shoot, if I'm not mistaken. And Sabine came out to casting calls, got a call back, and we were going to give her a role, but she got called away to Montreal to shoot something else. I think she was getting paid. Way to go, Sabine! Sonia came out to help as a background performer. Lily. And Lily was, actually, she was in the running for a role, but she had time commitments, things that weren't working for her. Thanks, Lily.
Ali and Ilish,
the young ladies who weren't available shoot weekends. So thanks for coming out and doing the casting call with us.
Jen V.
Some people know Jen V. It's unfortunate she had something else going on as well. But she came out to 2 casting calls and did a great job. In fact, we used some of what I remember thinking, yeah, we got to use some of that. We'll have to work that in. So I was inspired by some of the things she did during her casting.
Terry,
thanks for Terry coming out.
Joyce R,
yes. Joyce came out to a casting call, and then she came out later, even though she didn't have a role, to be a background performer, and she did a great job.
Sandra and Ryan.
Ryan was the boyfriend of Genevieve. Sandra was, I think, a Connexa's friend, I think. And they came out and helped us out yesterday. Thank you very much. Now, are we through the casting group?
Nope.
Okay.
Liz S.
Liz, but Liz came out to do background performance because she wasn't even available for shoot day. And I gave her some dialogue, and I'm hoping to get that chunk into the movie. She did a great job. She is, I'm not going to tell you what she is, but she's a cool character.
Brian, Vincent, and Graham.
And the same day Liz was out doing that, we had Brian, and we had Vincent and Graham doing a performance with Liz. They did a great job. Thanks to those people for coming out on Saturday at Parliament Hill.
Crew.
Oh, now here we go, crew. So, my sound man, Brett. If you want to get a good sound man, you want to get a hold of Brett. The guy's got all the experience you want. He's got all the gear you need, and he's good at what he does.
All the patience.
And he's got lots of patience.
Pierre.
Pierre, which I got connected through Andrew. And Pierre plays a role at the beginning of the movie, and he came out yesterday. Didn't have to. Came out and did the clapper for the day, which we needed. We needed Slate. Thanks very much, Pierre. Matt, the infamous Matt, who's got all kinds of shoots going on. He's looking for cast as well, and he took a page out of Graham's book yesterday and was recruiting cast during my shoot. Way to go, Matt. Thanks for coming out, and I think you were doing continuity for me. Thank you. Tiff, the amazing Tiff. She got guard duty, she got food duty, she was involved in a lot of things. She was guarding property, which a lot of people like Brett really appreciated.
Sheila the Good.
She did background performance and she did some photography for us.
Linda
took care of the craft service. She got all the food spread out so everybody was ready to eat. Thank you, Linda.
David.
David. Hint. I need a hint.
Writer.
Oh, David. Oh, we're in the writers. So David Curry, he's a writer. Holly Richter-White is a writer. My wife, Jo Rolston, was one of the writers, and I was one of the writers. But I was more like an influencer, not so much a writer.
Last but not least, the money.
Oh, the money. My daughter, Emily. She's the executive producer, and she came out yesterday to do background performance, and she helped with unpacking the equipment. So thank you, Emily.
And you better thank your wife again.
And I got to thank my wife again, or I'm going to get beaten up or something. So there, I was listing all the things in my mind today, all the cool stuff my wife did to make this production possible. Literally could not have done it without her. So apparently I bought her a whole bunch of roses today. When I came home, they were waiting for me to see that she had received them, and I don't remember ordering them, but yes, I bought her roses, so good for me. All right, I'm looking forward to working with all of you again if I can, and I'm looking for roles for some of you who didn't have roles in this one, that didn't get like primary billing, so to speak. I've already got some ideas, and I'll be in touch with you. Genevieve is one, and Ellen's another one, but I'm looking for parts for everybody, because I have a couple of other ideas for all-female cast movies. That's all. Talk to you later. Bye.